Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about PDF files because we receive those on an everyday basis for work, for educational purposes, or sometimes we just want to dive a little bit deeper into a particular topic, but we do not really have all the time to go through every page to find a particular piece of information when sometimes it's just a sentence. And there is a plugin for ChatGPT that can save you tons of time. Today, I'm going to talk about A&B Chat PDF. If you do not have it, just go underneath the plugin store and download it, typing the A&B Chat PDF. For me, I already have it installed. But first of all, for example, I just installed it. I'm not really sure what are the features of the plugin because it's pretty versatile. I just want to make sure that I grasp every single feature that I would be able to use in the future. So we can just simply start. What are the features of that plugin? And what it usually does, it gives you the list of all the features that plugin can help you with. So in this case, it will give you all the information about PDF upload, status check, quick information extraction, text presentation with page number, end-to-end encryption, error handling, and so on and so on. And today I want to show you 3 user cases how to use A&B Chat PDF. The first one would be extracting information from the report that could be useful for people at university, for people who are proposing reports for their work, for example, and they don't really want to go through all the pages. So we can just copy the link, paste it in the dialog icon, and here we go. In a few seconds, we need to have the message here that the upload was successful. And after that, we can prompt our first inquiry. Here we go. What would we like to know? For example, I need to have an extensive information about the strategy section. So I would like to have summary of the strategy section. And just in a little bit, strategy section, key points, here we go. For example, you need to have a pretty presentation and you don't really want to firstly find that piece of information on the PDF file, then read it through, then structure, then word it, and then put it on the presentation. So it can save you tons of time when you can just go through this information and use it for your presentation, whether it's for work or university. Another example that I wanted to talk about today, for example, for freelancers, so when you're going to a new job, you need to sign a new contract, and there are so many loopholes that you might not be aware because you don't have the background in legislation, for example. So a quick tip, we usually want to start a new chat, make sure that the plugin is activated. And here we can paste the link to the contract. Again, they are all so different. And for example, if you're a freelancer and you sign it on a weekly or monthly basis, you don't really want to waste your time going through every section, making sure that the company is fair and doesn't want to trick you. So for example, personally, I check the termination section the first. So termination section explained. Because sometimes that is usually the first thing that you check because you want to know what are the conditions of working, how the company can terminate the contract with you, how you can terminate the contract, how much time ahead you need to handle your notice, and so on and so on. So here it makes it really easy. It gives you all the information. And it also gives you citation. So for example, if you want to go back and see the particular wording or you're talking about that with your potential employer, you can go and say, okay, on the page 12 or 14, I'm not really happy with this and this clause and this point. So I think it's pretty useful for a vast majority of people. And the last one, user case, would be with literature. It's a little bit different. As you can see, I took different kinds of documents, different kinds of text styles to showcase that actually that plugin can be pretty versatile and helpful in different situations. So here again, we have Kafka. You can see that it's not even the PDF file that you can copy or you can edit, that is just literally a scan. So we gonna double check how it's gonna work. Again, new chat, making sure it's plugin activated. We paste the link to our PDF file that we want to work with. And here we go. Oh, I wish I had it in high school, to be honest, because I spent so much time going through some articles, some critics, and so on and so on. And now it's so much easier. So for example, we have a question: where does it take place? Does it take place? Oops. And here we go. We have the answer based on the PDF file that we uploaded before. Or for example, we can also ask, oops, when does it take place? Does it take place? Oops. Again, we have fully structured, coherent answer. Sometimes we also can use it for more complex questions. For example, it's pretty easy. So for example, what is the historical context of the piece? Because sometimes, again, to prepare for a literature lessons, you need to know a bit by wider picture of the literature pieces. And here you go. Firstly, a little introduction. And then as always, ChatGPT offers it bullet points with very structured, well-written information, which covers history, economics, politics, art. And I really hope that this plugin is useful for you because, as I mentioned in the very beginning, PDF files are super useful. We get them every day, sometimes a ridiculous amount of those. So this particular plugin can save you tons of times. In case you feel that something is not working smoothly for you, please feel free to contact our support team. I'm gonna drop the email address in the description box below, and I really hope it's gonna make your life easier and more efficient. See you later, guys.